Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this licence panel hearing this morning. We will begin by a round of turn my microphone on, start again. So my name's Amanda Pinnock, I'm Chair of Licensing, and welcome to the meeting today. We'll begin with a round of introductions. We'll start with Councillor Davis.
Good morning, I'm Councillor Paola Davis, on the panel this morning.
Councillor Lawson.
Good morning, my name's Jo Lawson, Councillor for Crossland Moor and Neverton Ward on the panel today.
We have a council legal representative with us.
Yeah, my name's David Stickley and I am a solicitor employed by the council. I'm here to give any legal advice to the panel if they require any.
Licence officer.
Steve Mycroft, Licensing Officer for Kirklees Council.
Dan Warbutt, Licensing Officer for Kirklees Council.
And we have the applicants here with us from West Yorkshire Police and Trading Standards. Could you identify yourselves, please?
It's PC 4346, Katie Jagger, Licensing Officer for Kirklees.
And David Mullins from West Yorkshire Trading Standards.
Do we have anyone else here, any objectors this morning? No. Okay. Moving on then. So just to confirm that this meeting today is being webcast for members of the public. Going through the agenda before we go into the main item as to why we're here today. Minutes of the previous meetings. There are two particular meetings, meeting of the 3rd of August and meeting of the 5th of September. I was a constant then. I don't think any of my colleagues were here, so I can say those are an accurate record reflecting what happened at those meetings. Any interest to declare? Councillor Davis?
No.
Councillor Lawson?
No.
Admissions of the public, it's webcast today. Any depositions or petitions?
None received, Chair.
Public question time, any questions?
Again, none received, Chair.
Okay, we'll go straight into the application as to why we're here. So this is an application for a review hearing in respect of the Rio Foods situated at 229A Bradford Road, Fartown. Can I begin by asking the licence officer, please, to outline the application?
Thank you, Chair. On 4th of August 2022, West Yorkshire Police made an application for the review of the premises licence under Section 51 of the Licensing Act 2003. The applicant believes that the following licensing objectives are not being met: prevention of crime and disorder, public safety. Further details of the grounds of the review and exhibits are contained in the attached review application, along with a location map at Appendix A. Background for the hearing is on the 18th of July 2022, the premises known as Rio Foods, 229A Bradford Road, Huddersfield, was inspected by West Yorkshire Police and Trading Standards. During the inspection, they found concealed 2,357 packets of illegal cigarettes. If these were sold at UK prices, approximately £10.50 per packet, the value would be £24,748. The concealment was hidden in the rear of the cabinet of the pick and mix suites. Another concealment was found in a storeroom in the backyard of the premises. West Yorkshire Police have submitted all the findings in the review application, which includes the following: Exhibits 229A to 229F, a statement from a police officer and a trading standards officer. This can be seen also in Appendix A. The current licence, PRA 1446, was issued on the 5th of September 2013 and can be seen at Appendix B. As part of the application, members need to consider the statutory licensing issued by the Secretary of State under Section 182 of the Licensing Act 2003, which can be found at Appendix C. The review has been called by West Yorkshire Police and consultation has taken place in accordance with the requirements under the Licensing Act 2003. There have been no matters arising from the other responsible authorities. When members are determining the application, they need to have regard to the following: either modify the conditions of the licence, exclude a licensable activity from the scope of the licence, remove the designated premises supervisor, suspend the licence for a period not exceeding 3 months, or revoke the licence. Members of the panel are requested to determine this application. Thank you.
Thank you. I'll move to questions. Any questions from my colleagues? Councillor Davis?
Not at this time, thank you.
Councillor Lawson?
Not at the moment, thank you.
Thank you. We'll move straight over to the applicant. Can we start with West Yorkshire Police?
Yes, as my colleague says, a partnership operation was put in place between West Yorkshire Police and West Yorkshire Trading Standards, inspecting shops in the Huddersfield area for illegal non-duty paid and or counterfeit tobacco products. The date of the inspection was Monday, the 18th of July 2022. Food off licence, Rio Foods, 229A Bradford Road, was found to have concealed 2,357 packets of illegal cigarettes. If these were sold at price of UK duty paid cigarettes at approximately £10.50 per packet, the value would be £24,748. Due to the actions of the premise licence holder and designated premises supervisor, Mr Tariq Ahmed of the business, the below licensing objectives have been impacted upon: the prevention of crime and disorder and public safety. So, Trading Standards had received intelligence that a number of shops in the Huddersfield area were selling illegal products. West Yorkshire Police had also been informed by members of the public that illegal cigarettes were being sold from Rio Foods. The partnership agencies entered the shop and requested no customers enter the store while the search was carried out. A specialist tobacco dog was also used to search the premise. The male behind the counter, Mr Tariq Amin, was informed a full search would be carried out of the premises. The lead agency was West Yorkshire Trading Standards. The tobacco dog indicated that tobacco was hidden in the rear of a display for pick and mix sweets. It was not immediately obvious where the tobacco was and took Trading Standards an amount of time to find a concealment hidden in the rear of the display cabinet. This can be seen in Exhibit 229A. This concealment had to be opened by a long pin hidden near to the cabinet, which pressed a micro switch inside the cabinet and opened the concealment. 229B shows the cigarettes found. Further cigarettes were found in a storeroom that was located in the backyard of the premises. Keys belonging to Mr Tariq Amin, as they had his car keys on them, opened a black side door. This is 229C, and then a brown door, 229D, where boxes and bags of cigarettes were found. Again, 229E and 229F shows them in photograph form. When the cigarettes were found, Tariq Amin stated to myself that he had regretted selling the cigarettes and he would not sell them again. He went on to ask if he would lose his alcohol licence. It is illegal to sell non-duty paid products in the United Kingdom. The packets do not carry the correct health warnings, and the warnings are not written in English, and the act of selling non-duty paid tobacco and cigarettes deprives the Treasury of much needed funds in the current economic climate. The act of selling counterfeit cigarettes goes much further, not only removing finances from the UK government, but it is also a major health risk to people buying tobacco. The substances used to bulk out the substandard tobacco does range greatly, none of which is fit for use by the tobacco industry. Non-duty paid tobacco also encourages young people to smoke due to the price. Intelligence suggests that they are retailed between £5 to £7, where duty paid retails between 10 and 14. The designated premises supervisor and the staff working in this shop have absolutely no regard for the UK law by selling such products. West Yorkshire Police feel that an option would be for the panel to revoke the licence. Officers attending the shop on 18th July 2022 noticed that the CCTV cameras were not pointing towards and were not filming the till counter area and also the concealment area. This would suggest that evidence of any sales was being concealed. It is a consideration on the licence PRA 1446 Annex 2 for CCTV to be installed covering all licensable activity areas, the public entrances to the premises and the entrance foyers, and the alcohol will be stored behind the counter and will only be sold with the assistance of staff. So basically, the the licence conditions were not being met because they were not filming the counter. It was observed by officers that the premises does not sell any duty-paid cigarettes, but sells lighters and cigarette papers. Further legal action may be taken to those involved. However, the removal of the alcohol licence is a measure that the panel can put in place to show that Kirklees Council will not support or tolerate such illegal activities that is a definite risk to the people of Kirklees. I have attached in this file, there's attachment a statement from Mr. Babul Hussain, who is a lead officer concerning illegal tobacco products, detailing the full search. Mr. Hussain is on leave at the moment, but we have got a representative here if you want to hear from them. Thank you.
Okay, I'll move straight to questions, and then it may be that we hear from the gentleman from Trading Standards. I've got a couple of questions. Just to clarify, because the papers that we have are redacted, that you are the officer named in the actual application. So you're the one who's put the application together. So it's PC 4346?
Yes, that's me.
That's
yes.
you.
Yep.
Fantastic.
And I was the officer that attended on the day with Trading Standards.
Lovely. You made this statement on the 1st of August. I know it was only a little bit of time ago, but do you have an update on the criminal investigation? Just interested to know what might have happened since then.
Actually, the investigation's gone to Trading Standards because they do deal with that side of it. We just gather the evidence and pass it on, so Mr. Mullins might be able to explain that further.
Thank you. And just, do we have any information about Mr. Amin? I mean, we obviously, you know, this has happened and there's a criminal investigation, but do you have any more information about him? Is he known to the police in any other way?
I can say that there hasn't been any previous incidents at the shop, and he is of good character, yes.
Okay, thank you. I'll move to my colleagues. Councillor Davis?
None at this time, thank you.
Councillor Lawson?
Nothing at present, thank you.
It'd be really helpful to hear from your colleague from Trading Standards to find out what's going on with the investigation.
I'm afraid I haven't got an update on that, other than it is in progress.
Yeah, not much time has lapsed since the application, the application and the statement was made. Okay, we don't have anyone here objecting to the review today. Normally at this stage we'd hear from them, and then we'd ask for everyone to sum up. But as no one's here and there's no other objectors, I think we'll move straight over to the licensing officer really to sum up, if he has anything additional to say.
Thank you, Chair. I've got nothing additional to say other than, obviously, it's a review of the premises licence. It shows that they're not conforming with the prevention of crime, disorder and public safety, which are the part of the 4 licensable objectives. And obviously we're waiting for the police and Trading Standards hearings to come forward if that's the case. Other than that, nothing really, Chair.
Thank you. Anything additional from the police or Trading Standards other than what you've already said?
From a Trading Standards point of view, I think all the sort of background and supporting information is in the statement of my colleague Babul Hussain regarding impact on public health and the revenues income that is lost, and the impact on the sale of illegal cigarettes to young people as well is an issue that Trading Standards are concerned about. And all that information is in the statement of Mr. Hussain.
Thank you. Okay, so myself and my colleagues will need an opportunity really to discuss what we've heard today, and after we have deliberated over it, we will present our decision on the application. So can I ask everyone to step outside, and we'll call you in when we're ready. Thank you. Okay, so thank you everyone. So the meeting today has been called in respect of an application for a review hearing under Section 51 of the Licensing Act 2003 in respect of Rio Foods, situated at 229A Bradford Road, Huddersfield. We've heard evidence from the licensing officer, the police and trading standards. The panel have considered the information provided today. In particular, we've considered the breach of the licensing objectives. We've taken the view that there is a serious breach of prevention of crime and disorder and a serious breach of public safety. The panel take the view that these breaches are extremely serious, that they are dangerous, and that the licence holder has knowingly engaged in criminality. And there's an ongoing criminal investigation which is being dealt with at the moment by trading standards. And based on these matters, the decision that the panel has come to is that the licence should be revoked. Thank you everyone for attending today.